Have you ever wake up with one set of mind, and sometimes it could be a concern, and by the afternoon you have like a whole different perspective about the issue you were dealing with in the morning? That's what usually happens to me most days. One of the things I'm working on is I need to remember that God is in control. I'm not in control. My family are not in control. Other people are not in control. God is the one that's in control. Because people don't really know what you are going through, and they don't even ask you what you are going through. They just make their own decision to have certain things they want you to do. Yes, they might come from a good place. They probably have experience, and they probably think they could help you with whatever you're going through. At the same time, certain things you have to go through it so that way you could see who's in control of your life. One issue that I am dealing with at this moment is I need my own space, my own home, so that way I could keep my peace of mind. And on top of that, my mom, she liked things a certain way, and she's 78 and she needs to have her own space to do things the way she wants to do. When you're living together with someone, you have to learn to compromise. You do things a certain way, the person do things a certain way. Now, when you are dealing with different generation, I mean, she's 78 and I'm 55, and the next generation, my daughter is 25, and I will talk to some people and tell them what I'm going to, and the person cannot really comprehend what I'm talking about. And the person try and tell me this, and that, that is going to happen. And I have to rebuke the person and say, no, it's not, because each generation can do things better than the last generation, because you can't stay in the same mindset. You can't stay stuck with the same type of belief. Like, for example, if one person is scared of everything, you cannot have that same kind of mindset. My mother is afraid of leaves. She's afraid of the trees. So whenever it get windy, and she worry about the trees. So I have to say also, I'm very proud of her, because the last time we had, the weather and it was very windy, she was not worried about, the trees. So I was very, very proud of her. I didn't say it to her, because if I say it, she might have like something else, to say. Then I have to deal with that something else. One of the things about me is I analyze things, and things have to make certain sense to me. Yes, if they don't make sense, yes, I put them in a box and leave them there until I'm ready to deal with them. How I know that about myself is because certain things I can't really remember, like especially after my father died. I can't remember that section of my life. I can't remember the year before my father died. Somehow I put it away because it was a trauma. So I guess when it's time for me to deal with it, I will deal with it. But I do remember my father's love, because everybody always talked to me about how much my father loved me, since I'm the oldest, of course. And I remember I could feel his love, that he did love me and he still loved me. I went to buy a food in a restaurant, and the husband and wife were working together, and then the husband gave a drink to a little boy, say, I'm giving you this drink because of your father, because he really loves you. And I told him, oh, I want to have a drink also. And then his wife say, well, your father loved you too. I said, yeah, my father died when I was 7. And she said, he still love you. She has no idea how much I needed that reinforcement, because certain people, they don't know that you need love, you need hugs, you need affection, and I know they cannot give it because they may not have it. I do understand that. So what I do is I try my best and do that to my kids. I tell them I love them every day. When I see them, I hug them and touch their head and bless them. You have to bless your children. I hope this helps someone, because it helped me, because it's good for you to talk about what you're going through.